Ready. Ready. Fight.
Walt Harris out of the southpaw stance in blue. Volkov, the orthodox fighter, is in black.
You got to think that there's a lot less pressure on Walt as he goes into this one. And physically, you can see it. You know, he's very proud of the work that he's put in training camp to be more in shape. He said he wasn't in shape last time. You got to be in shape when you fight a guy in Alexander Volkov.
Harris attacks the body and now goes up top. Man, everything he throws is hard.
And right now you're seeing heavyweight fighting, right? Everything is thrown with the intention of ending the fight for your opponent. And right now Harris is showing there's a speed difference between him and Volkov. How does he change that? How does he counter the speed of Walt Harris?
And it's not hard to see just how much leaner and tighter Walt Harris is. Credit to the road bike, but he did cut out red wine as well. Volkov appeared to land in there.
Beautiful straight right hand counter as Walt entered. That's the first time that Volkov's been able to get his hands on him as Walt has entered into range.
Harris circling away from that power right of Volkov.
Volkov's such a big guy, 6'11", 265 pounds. He stands flat-footed, but look at that. Right away, when you come in the range, he can hit you before you can get to him. And that jab hurt Walt Harris.
And a big left hand backs Harris up.
That was a beautiful jab by Volkov. Really sat down on it. So now he's hit Walt with a straight right hand and a jab as he's entered into range.
Nice right hand from Harris.
You just hear the impact from the heavyweights, right? All night we can hear the strikes landing, but the moment these guys come together, it sounds like just two big monsters coming together and just smacking into each other.
Harris loading up on the right hand counter. It appeared as though Volkov raised the guard enough to block that one.
And that left hook that followed. Now, if you're Volkov, you start to feint because Harris is flinching when he thinks that see that he's flinching when he thinks that Volkov is coming. So the more feints that Alexander Volkov can throw out there, the better it'll serve him as he approaches Walt Harris.
Both guys have attacked the legs of the opposition pretty effectively here early.
And this is the type of fight that Volkov usually will shine in. A fight where he doesn't have to worry too much about the takedowns, where he can stand and strike and be comfortable.
Harris resets. Volkov not giving him a lot of room with which to work.
But even to this point, right, Walt Harris's cardio has held up much better. In the Overeem fight, at this time, he started to gas and get tired. So all the talk and all the focus that was on the cardio has paid dividends to right now.
And clearly he has a healthy respect for Volkov's power because he is raising that guard almost immediately when Volkov advances.
Oh, he heard
right
that hook.
hand got him out of the body. Harris covers up. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end. We'll see if Harris can rally. Perhaps Harris playing possum a little bit.
Wow, Walt Harris was hurt. But look at that, John. The ability to fight yourself out of that trouble comes from being in shape. Volkov did a very good job of finding his shots and taking his time trying to find the kill shot. But when he didn't get it, he reset.
Final 10 seconds. Harris able to block that knee of Volkov's. Five minutes down.
Ready. Ready. Fight.
All right, here it is, round two. Harris is in blue, Volkov is in black. Seemed like maybe Harris feinted that single leg attempt and then went upstairs. Volkov wise to it.
I mean, but John, when you see the reaction Volkov gave him, Harris needs to throw more of those takedown attempts because Volkov almost sprawled all the way to the ground, not wanting to get taken down.
And one of the first things Walt said to us Wednesday was, I got some offensive wrestling. Hasn't called on it a lot in his UFC career.
There it is, right? Changing levels, and that's okay, right? That just gives Alexander Volkov something else to think about.
And with respect, I think Volkov's happy that Curtis Blades isn't shooting at his legs tonight.
I mean, Curtis Blades will attempt as many takedowns as it takes to get you down and beat you up. So yes, this is a much different feel for Alexander Volkov. He's much more comfortable.
And look at the efficiency of Alexander Volkov on the feet thus far through about 6 minutes.
He's fighting a really good fight. For a tall guy, John, it's amazing how little Volkov actually kicks up top. He can get that leg up, no problem.
Ooh, looked like right on the groin. Volkov didn't. See, Volkov doesn't understand necessarily what's going on here. Is that a TKO?
Harris responded like it was a low shot. I mean, he responded like it was a low shot. I don't know where that strike landed. I want to see the replay to see if it landed in the body. Walt's actually grabbing the stomach, so it might have landed in a good spot.
We're going to take a look at this fight-ending sequence.
Oh, no.
Beautiful shot to the body. Perfect.
That was a perfect shot. I mean, that is what dreams are made of when you throw that strike. A lot of times when you have a southpaw and a conventional guy, they wrap it with the outside roundhouse kick. This one came straight up the middle, toes right to the bread basket. Harris responds in the way that you do when you get hit with a strike like that. Volkov gets the finish.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander